Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my office. Welcome to my world. It has been a challenge this morning. It really has. I've been trying to set up back here, and the lighting has been different. I guess because normally there's not this much sunlight. It's been kind of overcast days when I usually do this, so the lighting is real different. So if you can bear with me, and I know you will, then come on and welcome to my live this morning. So I don't have any script. I don't have anything written down. I'm just going for what I know. And what I want to share with you this morning is that I completed my 21-day raw fast. Okay? As I said previous videos, I had no intentions. I didn't see it coming, and the next thing you know, I was on a raw path. So yesterday was my 21st day, and I made it. So I guess I want to go over with you how I feel about that, how I feel, like literally feel, and how I mentally feel, or just how I feel about that accomplishment. Because I named the book my recipe book, as you know, I am an author of a recipe book, Detox to Resolution with Raw, Living, and Plant-Based Foods. I guess I became a model for busy neighbors. They so busy. But anyway, it's none of my business. I became a model for what I am sharing with you all. And last week I got a sale on the book. Somebody watched the live and they reached out, and so I will be mailing yours out this week, probably today or tomorrow, but you will have it by the end of the week, that's for sure. And so I didn't have any preconceived ideas about why I was doing this. Okay, I know that I would love to lose weight. I know I would love to eliminate sugar. I know I would love to eliminate, breads and, certain things that I desire. I know I would love to eliminate fried foods. But I didn't think about that going in, because it would have been probably stressful for me to think not so much what I can have, but what I can't have. And I think a lot of times when I engage with people, when I've done workshops, the first thing people think about is what you can't have. Because we know, you grow up, you have favorite things that your parents prepared. You have just comfort food that you enjoy, or when you're social with your friends, you like to go out drinking and, eating a bunch of whatever. And so it can be difficult at times to, set aside all of that to actually go into a cleanse or a detox. I didn't necessarily do the 21-day thinking it was a detox, but, obviously that's what it ended up being, because I did eliminate sugar, I did eliminate flour, I did eliminate fried foods, and all those things, and I made sure I ate something raw and living, raw out of my cookbook, or other recipes that I encourage people to prepare. So yesterday I went to the store and I was looking for a few things, and the first thing that I felt walking around is that I felt a lot lighter. Now, I did go to the doctor last week because I already had an appointment scheduled, and several months ago, or maybe last year, I had lost a lot of weight, was going through some stress, and so I have picked some weight back up, but it's not back to what I used to be. So I really wasn't stressing that I hadn't lost weight, but what I am, kind of clapping and patting my back about is that I really, really felt good. Like, there wasn't like that, when I get out of the car, somebody's calling. Sorry, decline. When I get out of the car, I wasn't necessarily making that noise. I wasn't feeling that load that I carry with me around my waist. I just felt lighter. I felt like I could move a little different, you know. Thank you for those of you who are watching. I appreciate that. I'm sending my wave. Hey Patrick, greetings. So that's what I took in. You know, I just felt lighter. Now on my 18th day, I didn't feel like preparing anything. I was just kind of burnt out. But technically, when I kind of assessed everything, I was dealing with some kind of hormone issues. And so I was just kind of tapped out. I was like, you know what? I'm not tired. I didn't, the things that I prepared don't overexert me. I just felt like I need somebody else to do this for me today. I need somebody else to do this for me today. I don't want to do it today. Okay. So 18th and 19th day, I ran up to one of the local spots that caters to vegans and local. And I said, hey, I'm doing raw, and would you mind? I just need a big old nice salad. I got my own salad dressing, but I use theirs also. And I just got it in. So, you know, the 18th day, somebody's calling me. Sorry about that. Hey, John, welcome. Good morning. So 18th, 19th day, I was just feeling a little fatigued, but again, it wasn't so much the food, it was just me, and kind of just ready to, yeah, I see you got your mask, okay. Just me kind of, I just didn't want to prepare for myself. So, you know, I've talked about this before. It always is good to be amongst people that are like-minded. Actually, I talk about it in my book. If you are around people that kind of can support you and that are good in the kitchen, and maybe 2 or 3 of you all collectively say, you know, I got your back. Okay, I'll do the dishes. I'll cook the first week. I'll cook the second leg. I'll prepare something the third leg or something like that. But I don't think that was too bad for me to get to the 18th day, you know. But I wasn't craving. I just didn't feel like preparing anything, okay? I just didn't feel like preparing anything. And so with all that being said, I just wanted to share that with you. But moving forward, I said last week that my journey now is to go into more living foods. More living foods. And if you remember last week, I showed you my mung beans that I was going to sprout. So you have to look at the previous video. So I want to show you what they look like now. Can you see those tails? Can you see those little tails coming up? Am I doing this right? Yeah, you see those? Okay. So I sprouted those myself. This is like the bowl I showed you. It expanded. So there's more. Okay, there's more. They're just in the house. And I think I may soak these again. Not soak them, but wet them down a little bit more and spread them out on the sheet. And let them sprout a little bit more. But I'm going to add this to my salads. Okay. Hey, y'all, my wonderful, my phone is like cracked and busted, so I can like see a little bit of what you're saying. But I do see very timely info. Thank you, John. Thank you. And I know you have the recipe book, and I hope these videos help you. If there's anything that you're not clear about, then I'm here to support. Okay? So these are the mung beans when I talk about adding sprouts. And I choose mung beans because they're so easy to sprout. You just take them and you put them in a bowl of water, because I had them in a bowl of water for 24 hours. Then I took them out and I laid them down on some plastic. You'll see in the other video. And I covered them. And then the next day, I watered them down, covered them again. So this is probably, what's today, Monday? I think I started this Thursday. So this is what I got from Thursday. Okay? So I'm going to make my energy soup. And I'm also going to sprinkle these on my salad. Sprinkle these on my salad. Okay? Yeah. You can eat them just like this. They taste nutty. It tastes nutty. But you can eat them like this, or you can take them and put some in a bag, in a freezer bag, and you can put them in your freezer. But when I put them in my freezer, I use those in my energy soup. And the energy soup recipe is in the book. That is Ann Wigmore's recipe. It involves lots of living foods, sprouts, seaweed, various lettuces, greens that you can put in, and you blend it up. So it's called a soup, but you really drink it like a smoothie, but it's not like a smoothie. Okay, it is a pure green drink. Check it out, my neighbors. They so busy. I mean, they are busy. You hear me? But they probably figure out what am I doing over here too. So there you go. There are your sprouts. Okay. And we can talk more about those at some other time. And let me just check about the energy soup. Okay, energy soup is on page 13. And it's alkaline water, dulce flakes, apple, avocado, sprouted beans. Those are among beans. But you can do lentil, or you can use other type of beans that you may, if you have to purchase them. And then those are sprouted beans. And then you do 2 handfuls of sprouts, which could be buckwheat, sunflower, broccoli. And then you do 4 cups of leafy greens. I've done workshops on this. I have videos up on this. A lot of people don't get it. I don't know what to tell you. But it is, I learned this at the Living Foods Institute in Atlanta, which caters to an all raw living foods diet. And I was so very, very, very familiar with a lot that they were doing. So I needed to go just to kind of see, was I sharing the right information? This was a couple of years ago, because I was doing raw food workshops. And this is the one thing I was new to. I was, well, I take it back. No, because there's a sister in Memphis that was teaching on energy soup. So this was, but I actually got a chance to study it and prepare it. And I realized the benefits of it. Okay. Hey, when I get that fancy kitchen and that lighting, I'm going to come at you and I'm going to prepare that energy soup right in front of you, baby. But I may have a video somewhere, so I'll look for that and try to put that up. So let me read. It's a superfood that nourishes the cells. It's very helpful in eliminating those nagging sugar and salt cravings while detoxing. Drink throughout the day, at least 5 times per day. If you feel like snacking, prepare, I said, the veggie snack tray. Energy soup is a complete meal. It will amaze you. Just keep drinking. Welcome everybody that's chiming in. We're talking about my cookbook. We're talking about raw foods. We're talking about energy soup at the moment. So from what I remember being in the workshop, it was a 10-day that I signed up for, and every day we had to prepare energy soup every day, and you had to access it and drink it all throughout the day. And I didn't get it at first because, you know, it's strong. Well, it's green strong. You know, we're not dealing with a banana smoothie. We're not dealing with mango, and we're not dealing with all of those luxuries and trying to satisfy our palate. It was, as I said, detoxing you on a cellular level. And for me, it wasn't the worst. But for some people there, they were new to the whole concept of just vegan, raw, etc., etc. So for me, it wasn't that bad. But what I noticed after a day and a half, you literally start craving it. Okay? You literally start craving it. And what your palate enjoys, it can run the spectrum. Sugar, salt, fry, cook. It just like I don't want that anymore. Like even cigarettes, smoking, alcohol. So this is something I would suggest that you consider doing to prepare you to go into a cleanse or detox. Okay? Thank you. I see some hearts and Thank you so much. To prepare you to clean your palate. My ministry is not trying to tell you you can never eat whatever you eat again. That's just not my ministry, okay? Because we have to live in this world, and you make the choice of how you want to live in this world. And my ministry is not to judge anyone, okay? But my ministry is to let you know at some point in time you may or should consider detoxing and giving your body, your system, a break. As I said in a previous video, every day, twice a day for some of us, you get into the tub or you get into the shower and you take a bath. And you wash the dirt and toxins and things off of your body. Well, this is the same thing you are doing to the inside of your body. You are flushing and getting rid of the toxins and the waste. Okay? And you can do it for 3 days, you can do it for 5 days, you can do it for 7 days, or you can do it for 21 days. Now, I did 21 days on raw, but I really want moving forward to incorporate more living. Okay, so that's where the sprouts come in. Okay? So I didn't mean to talk about energy soup this morning, but it just kind of came over me. Because really I'm talking to myself, because that's the next phase for me. Excuse me. And I'm not saying I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Because I kind of want to chew a little bit. I kind of want to, get back to doing, well, I was chewing with the raw food, but I want a little something. Like, I'll show you what I broke my 21 day with. I had some little tofu nuggets, and I was like, I don't want to go back on that right now. I want to move forward with more living foods. So I say all that to say that today we're going to do a recipe. Yes, I'm going to prepare something for you right out here in my office, out here in nature, the Caribbean of Arkansas. I'm in the Caribbean now. You're in the Caribbean. We just call it Caribbean Arkansas, okay? Do you want me to talk with an accent now? Does it make you really feel like you're at home now? I can do that now, okay? So in our minds, we know we can travel, right? We can travel in our minds. And so I'm going to share with you a little recipe. But before I do that, because I ain't never done this before in the back of my car, I'm going to give you a little bit of my morning regimen. As we know, we have our water. We talked about that. And I did chlorophyll last time, but this time I've already had my intake this morning, as you can see. But this time I'm going to add some vitamin C, okay? Because we know we're in Madame Maginot. You want me to go around in the house and get a measuring spoon? Psst. Boop, bop, okay? Boop, bop. That's an official measurement. And you may or may not be able to see that swirl around. So that's how I get my vitamin C in without just stressing over getting my vitamin C in. I just put liquid vitamin C in my water. So today is my vitamin C day. Okay? So I'll be getting this down. I'm just going to take a sip. Because we want to stand when we drink. We really want it. We want to feel that rush of that water to come through our system to flush everything out of us. Okay? Another thing I do is, it's kind of hot today. I will be moving around a little bit today. And because we're in Caribbean, Arkansas, I'm probably going to be sweating. I would love to come to you with coconut off the tree, but right now I'm just going to come with you with some coconut water. So I'm going to open mine up to remind me. This is yours. Clink. I'm going to drink it for you. I remember I used to try to get these, but I could never finish the bottle. I was like, ooh. It wasn't bad, but my palate just wasn't used to it. But now I can finish the bottle. And really, I have a straw, but I wanted you all to see. This is the no pulp, coconut pulp free. Okay. So we just sip on that. And when I'm making some of my smoothies, I will add coconut water. I never add ice. And maybe it's not even so much my smoothies. Anything, hey everybody, welcome. Anything that I may need a little water, you know, depending on what it is, I may add coconut water. You know, like if I'm blending nuts or blending some type of creamy, my cashews or something, I add a little coconut water. So we want to have this on deck. All right now. So I'm just giving you this little routine. I wouldn't necessarily drink the coconut water right after the water, but throughout the day when I'm driving around, I keep my can in. I put my little straw because I ain't got no air in my car. And when it get hot, keep it moving, okay? Give thanks. All right, believe it or not, I am back here and I am going to, hold on, watch my neighbors. Some busy people. I mean, all hours of the day. Man. But washing my hands. I did a trip to. I love going to the Mexican market, supermarket. And so yesterday's haul, I picked up a few things, and we can talk about this later. Y'all know what that is. Aloe. I saw this lady on YouTube, and she was an elder. She looked like she knew what she was talking about. She looked like she'd have lived a life, and just by the look and the presentation, I trust that her knowledge and wisdom is righteous, and she is teaching us what we need to know. But she drinks this. She cuts it up, skins it. I'm trying to look at that comment. Yes, Mexican markets, I know, they rule, right? Love Mexican markets. And when I want things like avocados or limes, and I don't want to go into a major market and stand in line, I go, boop, I pull right up in the supermercados and get what I need. And other things too, spices and all kinds of stuff. So I picked this up, but I use this for my hair. I cut the flesh out and I rub it, like I'll take a bar and rub it in my hair and get it ready before I shampoo it. But she put this in her smoothie. I was like, Lord have mercy. She put it in her smoothie. And she did like fresh aloe, like this much of it, you know, cleaned and skinned, and like some orange juice and something else she had, and it looks so good. And I was like, I think I'm gonna try it one day, because long time ago, I remember being at the health food shop in Houston, and the owner there was promoting eating aloe vera. And I remember a gentleman did it, and he was just so disgusted. Like, he just ate it right out of the plant. He was just so disgusted with it, and I still, you know, see him. So anyway, I bought this from there. I bought some limes. I did not buy this from there, but you can. I just got lazy. I told y'all. Anybody know what this is? I got this at the local store. It's a root. It's called Jicama. Jicama. M-I-C-A. Jicama. I was drinking. I'm going to cough, but don't trip. It was in my throat. Hand sanitizer. Florida water. You know that it was in the back of my throat. Don't go there with me. Okay, so we're going to make some french fries. We're going to make some raw french fries. Has anybody ever done that before? I'm going to show you, and I'm proving to you that it's so simple that I am in the back of my car cooking. All right. So for this recipe, we're going to get a jicama root. If you could pull up another screen, just Google Jimica, jicama. Okay. I cut them. I can cut it up myself. I didn't want to cut these up. It has like an apple crisp thing going. Okay. Makes you think of an apple, but it also makes you think of a potato. But it ain't a potato. I don't know what family it's in. But what I like about jicama is it'll take on the flavor. Or pretty much kind of like tofu, what you add to it. So I got my pretty bowl. I got from Goodwill. I got my pretty little utensils to stir it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to the bowl. Let me see. Should I do this? Is that better? I'm going to add that to the bowl. Okay? You see that jicama? See those french fries? We're not going to cook these. We're not going to put them in grease. And let me tell you, I love, make sure I'm clear, I love french fries. I'm not talking about going out to get french fries. I'm talking about when I skin a potato, cut it up, and fry it. Woo! That's my comfort food. That's my, like, it's vegan. Shoot. But baby, that thing will wear on you, won't it? But I love me some french fries. I love me. And I love ketchup too. And I love hot sauce. All that together. But anyway, here is the raw version. Enough of me. Can I get some likes if you can see it? I'm pretty sure you can. So we're going to add it to the bowl. And all we're going to do is season it. Now, I need to add, remember I told you I got some lemons from the supermercado? I'm going to cut these here. And I'm just going to add the juice from that. These are some really good limes. Wow, yes, yes, yes. I thought it was going to be a struggle squeezing these. This is not in the book, but this is my gift to you. Because I like to eat this with my guacamole recipe that is in the book. Okay? So I make sure I get all of that lime juice out, baby. So I want it to absorb all of that. And these are some juicy, juicy limes. That is a beautiful thing. Like, I want all of it. Okay. So I just did the juice of one lime. And I'm going to add some olive oil. Okay? I think this is optional, but I like it because it helps it kind of absorb into the fries. This is the brand, Newbody brand, Dr. Paul Goss. As you all know, I'm a distributor. I use this in all various recipes. If you have the cookbook, if I say at any point use extra virgin olive oil, if you happen to buy some out, that's fine, but I'm also referencing the brand that I sell as well. Am I going to measure this? I won't, but just for the sake of me doing this way, I'll go ahead and just do capfuls. I think 1, 2 capfuls is enough. Okay? Now we want to season it, darling. Are you seeing this okay? And if you're on the replay, thank you guys. I almost did not go live today. I was feeling kind of wonky, but I am here and I'm so happy to be here. We're going to use paprika. No, we're not going to measure. We're just going to look at the vibe. We're going to look at it. I want everything covered. Hold on, let me get my lovely kitchen accessories. Okay. That's some Spanish style paprika. Then we're going to add a little chili powder. I think I brought everything out that I usually put in this. I'm going to add some chili powder. How much do you think this is? Because I'm not measuring it. I'm going to say that was 3 tablespoons. Do you see how this is vibing? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Now remember I said these are cheesy jicama fries. So we're going to add the cheese. And you know what the cheese is, boys and girls. Oh wow, and the wind blowing. Really? How much do you think this is? Half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. I didn't bring it out, but I may go get it. You can probably add a little Himalayan salt. I don't think I brought it out with me. So I'm not gonna. Oh no, I might. So here it is. Bring it down a little further. And we're going to mix it up because we want every stick to be covered. And that olive oil and that lemon juice is mixing together, and that's going to help it out. So we're cooking right now. We're cooking our fries, our live jicama fries. Did somebody write this down? Get this recipe down. I thought I bought that. I thought I bought that. Maybe I didn't. I'm actually going to put this video on YouTube. So I'm kind of getting a little bit more out of my shell. So at some point I do have a YouTube page, but I'm definitely going to download these. You see where we're going with these? Okay. And the longer it sits, the longer the marinade just really tastes so good. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit more. If I would have remembered, I have some fresh parsley in the house. Bring some parsley out, chop it real fine, and sprinkle that on top. If you want to use cilantro, you can do that as well. Because like I said, I like to eat these with my guacamole. So let's taste. Let me get me a stick. That lime is popping. Oh Lord, that lime is popping. This is so refreshing. I want a little cayenne on here. I got it in the house. I'm gonna add that. Look at me. Now y'all know I'm a messy eater. Get my napkin. You can add onion powder. You can add garlic powder. And just have you a whole mess of fries. I think I'm going to add a little bit more chili powder. So it was my goal to do a recipe for you guys, and I did it. I've accomplished the goal. And I like to chew. I'm a chewer. You know, I like to chew. So this really helps me if I desire chips. I'm not a potato chip. Some people are potato chip people, but if I do ever desire that I want to chomp and chew on something, then I usually choose this. You see how easy that was? And then if I have my guacamole, I would dip that in the guacamole. Hello. Guacamole. You see where I'm going with that? Dipping that. This is my bowl. I'm a double dip. It's so good. So that is it. Getting that chewing sensation out of my system. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I get my guacamole, I'm gonna add this to the guacamole. Y'all gonna make me go in the house and get that guacamole. But I ain't gonna do it. Okay. So that's how that works. I made our jicama fries. We're ready for today. I think once I organize this a little better, I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna organize it. But I want to get a like some type of lunch kit. So when I'm moving around, when I'm traveling, and that's just not me, y'all. I'm so get to where I'm going. Don't worry about packing a lunch and make do. But I want to do better. So getting a lunch box or something to kind of show you how to prepare things and take them with you. I did actually bring this because I was gonna put the this is kind of big though, but the fries can go in here and put them in the refrigerator. But I'm not gonna do it. It's a little too big. So I think that is it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. And I am so glad, got a few more in here, that I saw a lot of new people on listening, and it makes me feel good, makes me feel like somebody's listening. And I'm just kind of sharing with you what I'm doing over here and how I'm trying to help assist in our health and well-being. I live by train. We've been living by this train since 1926. I hear it, but I'm gonna say I don't hear it, but I hear it now. You live by train so long, sometimes you don't hear it, but since I'm outside, I hear it. Oh, I did bring this. I want to add another seasoning I like. When I talk about a blended seasoning, I'm gonna add some spike. This is gonna really elevate what we got going on here. And when it comes to seasoning, y'all, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you how to season. Because whatever your vibe may be different from my vibe. I know I have a Tex-Mex, Cajun, Louisiana kind of thing going with me. But you may not like onion powder. You may not like the taste of garlic. You may not like sweet and savory. You may not like savory, So you find what you like. But just be careful when you are getting seasonings that you don't overdo it with salt. Because at some point you have to train yourself to get away from thinking that is the way food is supposed to taste. In its natural state, it's going to have its natural, here I am. It's going to have its natural sweetness. It's going to have its natural flavor. And it's, at some point when we say, oh, I don't like it, you probably because you've never actually had it in its natural state. Okay, so I added some spike. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. All right, well, I think that's all I want to bring to you today. I want to thank you so much. I may come on later and I may, you know, do more of these, but just know that these recipes are easy and simple. We did some raw jicama fries. Okay, raw jicama fries. I'm gonna eat those up. I told you about our sprouting and how I plan to get more of these into my system. Kind of do some cleansing on a deeper level. All right, we talked about water. We already know that. And in my water today, I have some vitamin C. I was going to share with you my mango, but I'm going to do that later. I'm going to eat that later. That's going to be good with these fries. And also keep in mind, I am a distributor for New Body products. I always talk about the CKLS because while you are eating this way, using raw foods to help you cleanse and detox, there are certain herbs, once used, that can help you to flush out your system. So you can always get with me. I have a office on the go, so you can always get with me if you need any. Since we're talking about sprouts today, I also have alfalfa, which is a sprout. As I tell people, you know, however you want to get your herbs in, you can get it in raw, you can get it in pill form, you can get it in liquid form, you know, vitamins and herbs. You can get it in tincture form. But just, you know, let's say you're not sprouting, or you really are not, you don't have the taste for those sprouts yet, you're not there yet, then I would suggest you consider taking alfalfa, a few capsules a day. I think I'm taking like 3 a day. I may do these for like a week or so. Since I am about to start with more living foods, I may add some alfalfa just for a week or so. Nothing that I have to think about every day. It is a herb, so it's not a prescription. It's not a certain number that you need to take. It's not a time of day. You're just making sure that your body is being reinforced with the natural herb properties of alfalfa. Okay? And alfalfa is getting to the root of that plant life. Okay? You're getting into that chlorophyll, that green that you want to use in your system to help clean your blood, to help clean your cells, and to just help you sit out here and eat these. Okay? And they're really good. They really are. About that guacamole, I'm gonna tell you, I already know. I would have put a big old thing of guacamole, and I would have mixed these in, stirred them up, and ate them with this. But anyway, thank you. I'm gonna check out this, see what it's looking like. I think that's all I have for you, and we will be back soon. Thank you. Finish.